Boxed in. The truth gets loud with no device. You're boxed in with Bryce.
I was born ready.
Are we on?
I think they should make water bottle companies that have like dent protection.
With the bottle?
What do you mean? What do you mean with the bottle?
Dent protection? Like if you drop it, you can send it back?
Yeah, it's like it was like Apple Care before it got weird. You used to be able to do anything with your phone and give it back to Apple. Now they have like strict guidelines. Yeah, you dent your water bottle, they send you a free one.
Yeah, companies used to take care of us. Now they don't.
It's pretty sad.
I bet Yeti does that.
You think?
Yeah. But like Owala? Mm-mm.
When did a Walla really pop off?
A year or two ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Koala. It's cool. They got the straw and also the like the
Free sip.
the free sip. Is that what that's what it's called?
Yeah.
The function?
I got a fake Owala on what's it called? That place downtown, and you can barely like suck out of it. It's terrible.
What do you mean downtown?
Santee Alley.
Do you think it was a fake one though? I feel like they just be like the homeless people because they really have like a drug ring over there. It's like the homeless people just go steal shit from Walmart and Target and then just sell it to like the street vendors for probably like $1.50, and then they just flip it.
Yeah, like they'll rob a warehouse or steal them from a truck, but I feel like I could see that they put the stickers on.
Oh, like he doesn't
Like
feel
the
like
pattern.
an original one.
Exactly. It's a little too off.
That's weird if we're shipping in fake koalas and selling them on the street. Was it so expensive?
One guy wanted 25 and I kept walking down. One wanted 20. I was like 15. She was like, okay.
Damn. Yeah, that's like how much they're at the store now.
No. For the big ones, I feel like they're over 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's close to it though.
They'll make a buck or two. I went to the dentist today and I got the worst news ever.
Hit me with it.
3 words. Wisdom teeth.
Ooh, it's that time.
Yeah, and I've like narrowly...
Aren't you a little too old? Isn't there like an age gap for wisdom teeth? You've hit past the gap.
I have, and like every single year I go to the dentist, I've like narrowly avoided it. But they're all 4 are impacted.
So that means they're like structural, like damaging your jaw. Like it's like coming into like the sides of your teeth.
Yeah, and they'll never surface because of the angle.
Oh, they're like going in.
Yeah, so they're just gonna keep growing and like hurt my teeth. And I've always had a lifelong fear of wisdom teeth removal. I can't do it. If I hear the crunch, I'll have to boil myself in a volcano.
Can't you get you can go under for it?
They say that you go under, but it's not like general anesthesia. They just shoot you with something, maybe give you a pill, I think. But like people talk about being in and out and they can hear the noises.
No, I went under when I got mine done.
It was an IV.
I don't remember, but I swear I went under for it. Maybe I didn't.
I'm just gonna wait till I'm
no, I
in
guess
pain.
I probably didn't go under because I think you would only go under like at like a medical facility, right? You wouldn't do it actually at. I think I was at just a regular office.
Yeah, you need an anesthesiologist to really go under.
Yeah.
And I also lost my bottom retainer. So my bottom teeth are gonna have like scoliosis.
They're gonna be going all which whatever way. Can't you just get a new one?
But my teeth are a little crooked now, so it's not gonna be a good retainer. It'll be crooked.
You want to just hurt for a bit, then it will go back.
I had been wearing my bottom one every night, and like these 2 teeth just will stay crowded forever. Like there's no...
It might be because your wisdom teeth are coming in.
That's what I just learned. But I'm just gonna wait till I'm in pain. They say like, no, just get it done right away. He was trying to schedule me and I was like, I'm okay. He's like, what do you mean you're okay? And I was like, well, I'm moving, so it wouldn't be here anyways. He was like, okay, bye. But yeah, you can get like cysts in like the pockets, so you should really get them out if they're all impacted. But I can't.
Prior to surgery, you can get cysts in the pockets.
Yeah. Because there's like a flap, and honestly, I think I have like a really tiny flap on one side, and like if food gets stuck in there, it'll get infected.
Interesting.
And it can cause cavities in the molars that are normal.
Because of buildup. I don't know though. I feel like when I first got like I definitely felt my wisdom teeth coming in, but I don't think mine were impacted. They're just like crowded more than because yours are going sideways. You saw the X-ray.
Yeah, they're not horizontal from the looks of it to me, but yeah, they're not. They're not gonna pop out my gums.
Yeah, I felt mine popping out. I was in pain.
Yeah.
I was little though.
How old were you?
Like 13.
What?
14 maybe.
Well, I didn't lose my first tooth like till 3 years later than other people, so I'm just gonna be late on the timeline for teeth anyways. I got my braces like super old too.
You didn't have like any teeth fall out till...
I think I lost my first tooth in like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Wow. And everyone's like in like first kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah, teeth, like, that's a weird thing. I can't imagine, like, going and getting my wisdom teeth now. I feel like it'd be a lot weirder.
He was like, it gets so much harder as you get older. And I had my tonsils removed when I was 21, and that was the worst week of my life. I can't do it. And it's the same thing. Like, as a kid, tonsillectomies are pretty simple, like, kind of routine, honestly. But as an adult, it will completely take you out for a whole week.
Why do you feel like you were out for a long time? Just like drugs and just like recovery in general? Pain. I never felt like I had a lot of pain when mine were out. And I had like big tonsils too.
Yeah, mine were touching. Completely obstructing like my throat. And I could, every time I would breathe after that, I didn't realize that my breathing was still obstructed. But after that, I felt like every time I breathed, I was breathing in a gallon of air. Yeah,
no, you can when I got mine out too, it was life changing. You could feel like you could actually take a breath after.
Yeah, and I was snoring like a grandpa before, and my snoring is completely gone now.
Really?
Yeah. Unless I'm sick, obviously.
Do you usually sleep on your back or on your side?
I switched to back sleeping for a while. But they say side sleeping is good for you, so I switched back to side sleeping, and it's way better.
Is that really what they say? Side sleeping is better?
Not on your left side because it puts more pressure on your heart, but it's good for digestion. So your right side is the best, and that's my preferred side anyways.
I feel like back really helps though, especially if you have like a stiff bed or a firm bed. Definitely better for you.
It's really good for your spine, but I don't know.
Because we're supposed to be sleeping on like the ground.
Yeah.
So then when you sleep on a bed sideways, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Like, if you do it, it's okay. But when you have a pillow, it's when you can, like, fuck yourself up. Soft-ass bed with a pillow. I think it's not good for your body. 2-pillow
sleepers? That's crazy. I want the flattest pillow on earth.
Yeah, as I was younger, I was like, I want to be, like, soft. Like, they really got me on the commercials. I want to have, like, the soft cloud bed. But as I'm older now, I'm, like, stiff bed. Literally probably want like a pillow the sizes of like a paper towel.
Honestly, I should steal a couple pillows from a hotel just to have them.
Pillows from a hotel are weird though because they seem very fluffy, but it's literally all for looks. You go on it and it just is paper thin.
Yeah.
You have a favorite hotel brand? Pillow?
I don't know any brands, but I love them.
Like, I mean, like
Marriott.
A Marriott
yeah,
pillow.
I love Marriott.
It's a Marriott.
Yeah.
Marriott has its own pillow.
Really?
I just mean go in there. I don't know if they're branded Marriott. I wouldn't be surprised, but they have an interesting pillow.
I really only stayed at Marriott's and Hilton's, and I do love Hilton's, but I don't know. Maybe the Ritz has the best pillows on earth.
Yeah, I wonder which one would you go for? between the two more?
Marriott.
Yeah.
But those Hilton Garden Inns are so cheap.
Yeah.
And they're so nice. So only Marriott if like you're really having a vacation.
Mhm.
But who's at the hotel during daytime hours when they're on vacation? Not me.
Yeah, going out and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then that would be like the comparison to like a Marriott Courtyard.
I love courtyards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do the money for Marriott. No. Definitely traveling, like have a nice time, but it depends on the travel too, like the type of vacation that you're doing.
My favorite hotel I stayed at wasn't a hotel, it was a hostel. And it was really bougie.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Nice.
They make them really nice.
They do. It was super beachy. I felt like I was at like the Pendry.
Yeah.
Like the peninsula. Yeah.
Why do you think people are scared of hostels?
Probably theft. But I mean just bring a lock.
Mm.
But yeah, probably just theft.
Every hostel I've stayed at, really chill.
So chill.
I can't imagine anyone being like, no, I don't know why I wouldn't want to stay. I guess it's like you're in a room with a bunch of people you don't know. If you're just like looking at the world that it will just be that bad, I can understand, but
Yeah,
it's been really, really chill every time I've been to one. Good prices. They keep them decently, at least the ones I've been to in bigger cities, decently nice. They want people to come, turn around and stuff.
Yeah, I've stayed in 5, and out of all of them, there was only one single person that was overbearing, like talking too much, like not kind of picking up, like we don't really want to socialize, and that's it. Everyone else is so quiet and introverted.
Yeah, it's kind of just do your own thing.
It's like, oh, where are you from? And then maybe you'll get like a drink downstairs with them, but everyone really keeps to themselves. Unless it's a party hostel, but even at the one I was at, it was so chill.
Yeah, I was at one too. It was pretty chill.
Because they keep the loudness downstairs. Like, they're pretty good about being quiet on the floors.
Was it pretty big?
It was big. Yeah, I was in Barcelona, so it's already a party city. I was in a party hostel, but it was chill. It was just that one had a communal shower, and that was pretty gross.
You went to ones that you had your own shower?
Yeah.
Did you have your own room too?
No, it was like 4 to 6 beds.
Oh, and then that room had its own shower. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only stayed at one like that. All the other ones have been communal showers. When I was in Spain too, it was pretty. Everybody just was like packed into one room, and there was just like girls section, guys section showers.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 40 people in there though, split in like 2 or 3 rooms.
Yeah, and you have to pack shower shoes or buy flip-flops there. That's really annoying.
Yeah.
But the one I stayed at in Nice, it was like half hostel, half hotel, and you can tell it's all fancy hotel rooms. They just added extra like bunk beds.
Inside.
Yeah, but even the bathroom and shower were like bougie.
Would you ever want to move to Europe?
I would have to pick up French first.
So you'd want to do France?
Yeah, but I really don't want to go not bilingual. Like, I need to be conversational. But learning a language is so difficult.
I feel like a lot of people say that. Like, I would have to go before and learn the language, but I think it pushes you go in there and then you can learn it more, you know? But I hear what you're saying. You wouldn't want to be, like, stuck anywhere and nobody knows, or... English is so... Everyone in France speaks English. Like, I think it has to be, like, 1 in 3 people speak English in France.
Yeah, and to learn a language, you need to have a native speaker with you. You can't get it through TV, movies, Duolingo. You have to have someone. So yeah, moving there first makes sense. You'll learn the language a lot more quickly, but I don't want it to be any tougher than it already is.
Living with somebody that speaks it in front of you all the time, going over correction of what you're saying.
But already not learning a language as a baby just, like, makes it 10,000 times more difficult.
Well, you didn't speak up your native language of the British accent.
I know, right? Thank goodness.
Because your mom, I feel like British is one of those accents that people just have like their whole lives. Maybe it just like solidifies in them at a certain age. You just can't change it after.
Yeah, British people stay British until they're singing. Then suddenly they have an American accent. What is up with that?
It's so weird watching an actor do an American accent and then just hear them speak British in a random interview.
Yeah.
Like 2 years, like you like love a show and then you watch somebody. I was watching Yellowstone and the main girl from it is British, or the wife of the husband is British, and I watched like 2 years later and I was like, it just doesn't feel right.
It's so funny when an actor is lazy and like 2 words in their sentence will have their native accent in it. Like it's usually the 20-year-old actors. It's so funny. Or just when it's like later seasons in a show and they don't care anymore. They're just there for the check and they don't care.
I haven't seen that.
I've seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of the Harry Potter cast. You watch the interviews after.
Yeah.
And they're just like speaking. It's all weird.
Who do you think is the worst? Musicians, influencers, or actors?
In what way?
Just as a person.
I think that I fell into the trap of just society becoming more dumb, and I think that comes from like a lot of rappers, which I don't love. I love rap music. It's been the music that I've listened to the most. I've kind of strayed away for it more, but I don't really love the let me act really dumb all the time and almost behind this closed door of not being open about anything. Like everything is a federal question to them.
Yeah.
That's kind of bothersome to me. I don't mind that tense in like actors because I think sometimes they do it to keep the role, right? You spend millions of dollars on a movie and they want to hold up this image, and I guess it's just like the same thing for rappers to hold on this image of quote unquote being hard. But I think that's hard for me to do it. Like I've had some people want to come on, they're like rappers, and I've seen them do like other interviews. I'm like, can we just have a regular conversation? I get it. Like you want to keep something for a job or this or an image. I understand, open to like cutting things out, whatever people don't want to have in, but they don't even want to like sink their teeth in at all. What do you think?
I really thought that musicians were the worst. I think actors are pretty safe. I don't know. I thought musicians were the worst, especially if they're touring, because touring takes such a toll on you. Like if you go sober, you're bound to do drugs. Like it's just such a difficult thing to do. But I don't know. I was having a conversation with someone and I concluded influencers are definitely worse because at least musicians, they have like that artistry with them. They're passionate, all that stuff. They just happen to be a lot of them are terrible people. But influencers really don't have much purpose. They're just yapping about the most nonsensical stuff, like not out of pocket. Just they're so far removed from reality. They're insufferable.
Especially in LA, we see it, right? Because it almost feels like when I've been around some influencers, sometimes it's a lot of just social ladder climbing, and it's just a huge mask that people are putting on, and then behind closed doors you see that mask kind of taken down with people that have clout and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. And then you get in those circles sometimes and it's like somebody has clout and now it's some type of app developer like talking to them or some weird angle that people are at, so they're kind of like constantly almost dodging bullets, it feels like. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Influencers are for sure, it's a tough market. And then also like content based, they're looking at everything as content, which is their job, right? For sure. But yeah, disconnected from reality. You see these streamers nowadays, most of them don't even think for themselves. It's so they have an assistant for every single subcategory of their life, from food to scheduling to wardrobe, like whatever it might be. So yeah, streamers I think are probably really tough too because it's so disconnected, right? You're living your life in front of a camera live, and it's almost you're having a production team being able to monitor everything live, so you kind of have to be more disconnected. It's almost like a movie set compared to like quote unquote like a Casey Neistat like one man show type of thing, or maybe a smaller team where it almost feels more genuine of not constantly putting something on.
Yeah, I didn't even think about streamers because you'll expect a streamer to be rage baiting, engagement baiting because they need like the live views up, but influencers do that too. Like they'll see that, like, okay, for example, everyone knows now you can't post hauls of like your Chanel bags, your Gucci bags, Birkins, like $100,000 hauls because you're gonna get nothing but hate. This is a very well known phenomenon right now because of the economy, whatever.
I didn't know that.
Definitely, you're guaranteed to get so much hate, but they still do it. Or they're like, being an influencer is so hard. It's like, I'm sure it's a difficult job, but shut up. Everyone knows. Just keep that to yourself, please. Or there's this really big influencer, and on her podcast, she was like, I have my life set up so that I never have to know how much money I have. Like, my accountant knows, I think she said, like, my mom knows. I never know. I have no idea how much money I have. It's like, why would you ever admit that? Like, yeah. I love the transparency. I love it. Like, you get to really see who these people really are and how their life is. So I like that. But that's so insane to think that that's going to be received well by anyone.
What was the meaning he was saying why she was doing that? To just not be obsessed with money, or was it like a flex, or what was the...
She was just talking about how, because she's really rich, like she's one of the biggest YouTubers ever. And she was just like, I've got the house I want, the car I want. I don't want a yacht and a helicopter, so I just want like my basic necessities and my house, and so I don't want to know how much money I have.
Seems like there's some truth to that a little bit, but it feels disconnected when people are making like 20 grand a year and then hearing that for sure.
Yeah. It's like and your audience is young. They're in their early 20s, if that. Like, we all grew up with them. We're all still getting our careers started. We're having to go to the grocery store and chase to see how much groceries we can get. That's your audience, so what are you doing?
Yeah, I think it'd have to be rappers or streamers. It has to be. I get what you're saying, influencers for sure, and there's definitely that side of it, but I don't know, I've just seen so many, like, I watch some streams sometimes and some clips of they're just showing how disconnected they are of just, I guess it's kind of just how it is though, like having a production team, not worry, right? It's even having this podcast, it would be really nice to just be able to just sit down here and just not check monitors, check cams, think about that, because you can get more in a flow state. But
Clavicular literally hit someone with his Cybertruck, and he was probably so happy that he was about to be on the trending page.
Did he actually?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, they were I think they were stalking him or something. They were doing something. They were probably blocking the truck. But yeah.
He's popped off. I can't imagine getting surgery like that. What did he get? He got his jaw, the bones in it, pushed forward, metal plates. It was like an extension, like a jaw extension.
He used to hit himself in the jaw with a hammer.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
And then he...
that sounds like a good time.
It probably feels so good for like half a second.
Just get that small hit of adrenaline. Your body thinks you're going into some type of depressive state, so you just get high as shit off of it.
Yes. Ooh, that's probably a nice rush. You're right. Then he got that famous nose job.
Should we cut to like a clip horrible. Of you just like hammering yourself with a...
Yes. Yes. I like that he's talking about how palette expanding really changes your face, because I've always thought that, so it's nice that it's getting recognition.
What does that mean?
So palate expansion, it's like your upper jaw, I guess. Some people have it really narrow, and you can see it when they smile. And so I had a really, whatever, like tight palate, however you say it, narrow. And then I got a palate expansion with the orthodontist. And so it's like 2 pieces of metal that go in your teeth. And then there's like, you stick like a key in the middle and you crank it. And then it expands like every week or 2. And yeah, like it changed my face a ton.
Really?
And my smile changed completely. Because yeah, when you'd smile without it, you would only see like 4 teeth. And now it's like you see a bunch of teeth, like how it should be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those before. It hooks on the side.
Yeah.
It's like a crossbar
Mm-hmm.
or like X's going through.
Yeah. But the nose job, it took away his masculinity. Like he had like a very masculine kind of angry face before, you know. Now everyone says he looked like handsome Squidward. It's so true.
I feel like we were talking about nose jobs. I feel like nose jobs are fine. His is definitely one that's a little bit different. I feel like most time people though getting nose jobs, it's really like for the bump mostly, but he got it very elegant. It's not his natural nose. He probably just got it like shaved down from all angles.
I love the bump. When people remove their bumps, an angel loses its wings.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't remember his before nose, but I think he touched like the tip of it. It's like, why?
Interesting.
Why?
Yeah, the tip doesn't make sense to me. It's more I could understand like the bump more. Looking at photos of people with nose jobs, like the bump makes more sense.
Mm-hmm. And especially on men, like people like big noses on men, bumpy noses. It's very masculine. It's cool.
Yeah.
Why, you know, and you wouldn't think that they'd want to like feminize something on their face.
Would you ever get plastic surgery?
Not on my face.
Well, you're lucky because you have no lines.
No lines.
Yeah, like no
forehead
lines.
Well, that's not like plastic surgery.
I'm just saying.
Just
I guess
injectables.
I guess like any type of in that category of injectables or surgery. Would you?
I did get a lip filler a couple times, but it's been a few years since that.
What does it feel like?
The first time it was horrible pain, like shooting pain, like so disgusting. I hated it. And it didn't look good. Like, I don't know. I went to a more expensive place, so that was very confusing. But then I went back. No pain. Because the first time I had like a little bump. Like, there was just too much filler on one place. And I was like, what the hell? So then I mostly just went back again to get that fixed and smoothed out. But she literally massaged my lip so hard. She was pinching my lip as hard as she could. And it literally like spread out. Like I think you could even hear something happen. So that was really cool.
That's crazy.
And then she just gave it a slight touch up.
Do they tell you to do that at home after you get it done?
I don't. Actually, yeah. I think you're supposed to massage it lightly if I remember correctly.
Almost shape it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's a constant thing. Once you start, a lot of people go back every, 6 months or so?
Probably closer to a year. Just depends how
much you want.
Yeah. Like if their body dysmorphia is kicking, then they definitely go back as frequently as they can.
It's weird how your body just absorbs it.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Well, absorb. I don't know if that's the right word, but people act like it. The dissolve is like the word people use. Like it goes away. No, it just shifts to another part of your face. That's why it's called pillow face. Like their cheek, like when people's cheeks get huge, the more filler they get, it's just all moving around. Yeah,
I guess absorbs to different places. Dissolves is the nice term to say of it, but it's definitely not dissolving out of your body. It's still dissolving in there. Yeah, it's absorbing in a different place out of your lips.
Yeah, they're like a Barbie doll, like full of microplastics.
You'll be able to pick what like soda can or what soda plastic you can put in your face soon. Ooh. You want to have like a Coke.
Sprite Zero for me.
100% recycled plastic.
Yes. I heard that Sprite changed their bottles from green to clear because when you'd see pictures of landfill, you'd see all the green bottles, and Sprite was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, we don't have bad PR for it. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I could see that because there used to be a lot more. Like, wasn't also Pepsi blue?
Oh yeah.
Pepsi had a blue bottle.
Or the blue cans at least. Or they're probably still blue to
Yeah.
differentiate between diet, but...
Is that your favorite soda, Sprite Zero?
Well, there's no Sprite Zero in America. Like, where can you ever find it? Except for, like, in those touchscreen machines at the theaters.
Really? They don't have canned Sprite Zero? I feel
I've
like
never seen
I
it.
feel like I've seen a Sprite Zero.
Mm.
Not can, but bottle for sure.
I've never seen it.
Really?
But I love Diet Pepsi, hate Diet Coke, love Diet Dr. Pepper.
I can't do Pepsi.
Fresca's the best.
Fresca hits.
Yes.
You can't have it a lot, though.
I can't really drink soda anymore, like carbonation, because my body reacts like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that everybody's does. They just put it. You just push it away. Like, it's a high feeling the first time you drink soda. Your body's rushing with like 40 grams of sugar, and the carbonation is rushing to your brain. It's just like a massive dopamine hit. Your body doesn't know what to do to process it.
Yeah, but the bloating too, like nothing else will make me puff up like a soda or diet soda will.
When did you start getting into cars?
My grandma put me on, honestly, because she always liked cars. She always had a nice one. I think just hearing the engine noise, like, just really sparked something inside of me. And from there on, like, you know, when I'm in the car, I'm never on my phone. I'm just staring out the window or the front. And that's just how you learn about cars. Like, that's how you find all the new cars. And I don't know, I just hear them and I get so excited. It's really a noise.
What was like the first car you fell in love with?
I don't know why. When I was BMWs, but when I was 16, the first time I was like, ooh, I really want this car, it was a Jaguar F-Type, like SVR. I don't know why. I think I loved how it looked. I think
Is that the SUV?
No, that's the
Oh, the F-Type is the...
this. Yeah, I forget what they call the SUV. F something, but
That's the F-Pace.
F-Pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like the taillights on it. That's what really got me. But it is British, so you probably shouldn't own one.
Why? British aren't making good cars?
No. Typical.
Don't hit on your people right now. don't hate on the good old British.
Oh my god! And then
Should we do the rest of the podcast in an accent?
No.
That was really good, honestly, mate.
I know.
It's like subtle.
And Range Rovers are absolute they're rubbish.
Really?
They're always in the shop.
Yeah, Range Rover seems like the type that every time I've ever seen anybody drive one, it's always in there.
Every time I was driving them at my last job, I spent more time delivering Range Rovers to the dealership than to actual like houses and hotels. Like, I was always at the dealer, but it was nice because they had good snacks and drinks. So I was fine with it. But I love Defenders. I would get a Land Rover Defender for sure.
Really?
I love them. Well, we had the 6-cylinder one, so I don't know. The 4-cylinder one is probably crap, but
I feel like every car brand just knocked it off. Forerunners like it. What's the other one that they did that's...
Well, we were talking about how Mercedes like killed that off.
Killed what off?
The 6 cells. Is that what you were talking about?
No, like the body style of the Defender is also like the new Forerunner.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think the first car I fell in love with was a Wrangler. I just wanted a Wrangler so bad. I don't know why. Just going down PCH reminds me of just people taking the top off.
I love the idea of them and how they look, but driving them on the roads is just, I hate it.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
It's so sketchy. There's way too much play.
Yeah. And the steering wheel, you're saying?
Yeah.
When I first started driving, I liked that. I don't know why. But now as I get older, I'm like, no, you want a toy fucking car steering wheel. You move it an inch, your car moves an inch.
Well, you'd be really good at off-roading a Wrangler. You'd be pushing it. You'd be doing so well because you off-roaded a Prius.
Yeah. It was a little crazy. It wasn't too bad. The biggest parts is just most of it was dirt road that they obviously flattened out. There was just a couple points where you had to kind of, sidewards angle it. That was a little sus, but no, up in Big Sur, they got like a lot of those roads off Nacimiento Road pretty much solid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, my Prius got its name Silver Bullet after that because it was going crazy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the sound of my grandma's engine roaring is cemented in my mind. I'll never forget. I've always loved Porsche though. I am kind of like, Porsche's is the one car brand where, yeah, they could release some Dookie and I'd be like, hell yeah. That's fire.
I think all those car brands have done something where they've just put nicer technology and comfort. Like it almost feels like 5 years before any like other cars. Obviously, they're charging them a higher premium so they can use more premium things, but like leather seats in like an 06 Beamer are so nice. You can't even compare it to like the same year seats in other cars.
Yeah, and a lot of people hate on Porsche because of how heavy they are, and they are extremely heavy. But I love in the 911, I love the feeling. You feel so sturdy. I like the heaviness. In like a Cayenne or the other SUV, it's very much less enjoyable. But and in a Panamera, I don't like the heaviness. I don't know, but
what was it with Porsche? When was like you're like that's your brand?
The engine, like the 911 engine noises. But when and like it must have been 2020 when they put out like the light bar in the back. That was when I was like, oh, I'm actually getting one day. I need that. And now every car brand has the light bar on the back.
Yeah, for sure. Tesla,
all of them.
Hyundai, they're all knocking it off.
Volvo, everyone.
Yeah. Volvo is such a weird brand. It used to be so big.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I saw everybody with a Volvo in like 2010. And smart cars. Smart cars died off too.
Well, it's like the biggest quiet luxury car now. Like the XC90 SUV. Like that's the new, like, if you see it in the driveway, they make like $250,000 a year. And it's
the
really...
XC90, what's that?
The biggest SUV.
Volvo.
Mm-hmm. It's like the rich mommy car now. It would probably be like a Mercedes before. Like it is the new Mercedes for sure. They're really nice. I love driving them. They are definitely a joy. They're very zippy. But the service pricing, they know only they can service it. Like, okay, Sweden's, whatever. You probably have to go to IKEA to get it serviced. So it's really expensive.
Yeah, it's weird it's coming back because back in the day, I felt a lot of mechanics didn't want to touch a lot of those cars. They have that Tesla model. But now a lot of people, as obviously they get bigger and more cars get old generation and third-party parts come out, a lot of people work on those cars. But yeah, Volvo's still the one that's like, eh. I still think it's weird to think that Audi, from a lot of people that I've heard, is like the best four-wheel drive, though.
The Quattro.
I haven't driven an Audi in so long.
Which one did you drive?
Definitely some SUV.
Okay.
I don't
probably
even know
like a
what.
Q3 or 4
Yeah,
moment.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I still miss though the old A7s. That's like one of my favorite body styles.
You like that? What do they call it? Like the something wing? No, Sportback.
Yeah.
I
Do you like
it.
more like rough edges on cars or when it's more like smoothed over?
I do like a rough edge. But like I love M3s and M4s and those don't really have rough edges. It really just depends. But
like the old styles don't, but the new ones do.
They're wider. I don't always love the wideness of an M3. It looks kind of funky.
Like stock, or are you talking about like a wide body kit?
No, stock. They're wide, definitely wider than like a 330. But I hate like modded wide bodies. Absolutely not.
Never?
Never.
I feel like that's
never seen one I liked.
I think that with Porsche, that's when I really love them.
It looks goofy.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so? You just like it just stock?
Yeah.
When you get like a nice car, you can do you like the modded scene of cars, or do you just want to do just stock?
I can't think of a mod I like. Like, I'm gonna run some tint and call it a day.
Really?
Yeah. I could do like a windshield wiper delete.
Can I get one windshield wiper delete, please? They're gonna charge you like 2 bands for that for any nice car.
You know you're growing up when you don't like black rims anymore and you like silver more.
Yo, the other day I saw a Huracan. Yeah, that was like a stock color. I think it was like a stock gray or something. Really chill. No, it wasn't gray. I think it was like a lighter gray or maybe even like a darker blue that had just silver rims on it. It looked sick. Black rims used to be really big though. A lot of people don't. I don't think it has the hype anymore.
Yeah, Huracan Evos are definitely my favorite supercar I drove. Like, it's such a joy. And it's funny because that's kind of seen as like, I think the poser one, it's like, oh, I got a little bit of money, I need to like flex, just go get a Huracan. But I genuinely liked it so much better than the Ferrari. I got into the Ferrari much later, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be even crazier. No, McLaren's nice, but it's really heavy and strange. The Huracan is just perfect, and it's got the V10.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, because I think that was a big thing because that was the stage after I think a lot of cars were hitting like the SUVs, and in that year of cars, like right before everyone was going for like the cheap i8, right? And then everyone's like SUV time. Mercedes dropped the GLE, which is that's one of the only Benzes I like to this day. Is that old? It's not old, but the GLE. What was it, like 2016, 2017? Those are smooth. Have you been in the Maybachs? Those SUVs or no?
I've only moved it in a lot. Yeah. No, not the SUV though.
Oh, just the sedan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. My one friend has the 580 I drove in. They're nice for sure.
The S580 Maybach.
No, just the regular
S580.
Yeah, just the regular. I don't think they make the 580.
I think they call it 560 or S600. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But no, that is the S class is like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Car. But the E class is perfect to me. Like, it's the best of both worlds. It's like a trillion miles nicer than the C300. It's a lot closer to an S class. I love E classes. Like, we had an E450, and then we also had an E53 AMG. It was so fun.
So that's like more of a I haven't been in that many E's. It's more of a hybrid of sport and luxury.
It's so comfortable, and you can definitely get the sportiness when you want to.
So it's more comfort on the E class.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I still, like, no matter how much money I make, I'd rather take what's the Beamer one?
750.
No, like the luxury side of Beamer, I'm thinking. Starts with an A.
Alpina.
Yeah.
Alpina.
Because that's their like S class.
Yeah.
Because it's sport for their sport side, and then the luxury is on that side. I would take that all day long. Yeah, but it's definitely not as like elegant, for sure. It's not like the stars in the roof, like it doesn't have that, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you like the B7, right?
Yeah. But I also worked with this one guy that had the M8, which I've the only one that I've seen in that edition, because I've only seen the B7 in that. I haven't seen any SUV. I'm assuming they make them. Maybe I've seen them like online, but I've never seen it in person.
I don't want a house. I want a BMW M8 competition.
That would be sick.
You can't drive a house and sleep in your car.
So you don't like so you want like more of like a compact car. Like, that is obviously not compact, but you don't like the boat feelings in cars? Like the LS 500 days?
It's nice for a day, but to own, I'm good. I do like the compact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the boat feeling though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess. I hear what you're saying.
You need a Rolls Royce. You need a Bentley.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably drives like a fucking yacht.
Yeah, because, I took the Bentley we had up PCH pretty far, and it's like, yeah, you really do have to be more careful. Like you have to watch the lanes a lot more. Obviously, it bumps you over. Like it drives for you now. Every car does. But yeah, you have to be careful. You cannot be scrolling on Twitter driving a Bentley.
We were talking about cabin noise the other day. What car do you think has the best cabin noise reduction?
Is it? Oh my god, I forget Lexus's like names, but like the S class of Lexus is it LC 500?
Oh no, yeah.
LS 500.
LS?
No,
that's not the SUV though.
No. No. It's like the A7 or the 750, but for Lexus. Yeah, that one's crazy. And the S580, of course. That one really popped up in my mind first. That says a lot because I'm not a Lexus person, but I just remember really, going hard on the pedal, and I was like, what the hell? Like, am I asleep? What is going on?
Yeah, it's so quiet in there.
Yeah.
I think Beamer has a lot too. Definitely not when it's like rugged and they take out the fucking seats, but just a stock Beamer on the nicer side of things is really nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite mod? What would you do?
Definitely depends on the car, but I think it would just depend on the car. Obviously, throw 10 on there. Can't be seen as a fishbowl. Just not even close. I mean, when I get a little bit of money, definitely if I get an SUV, shocks are key. Just way smoother ride. Just upgraded shocks on any car compared to stock. I mean, you can do so many things. You can do upgraded engine for more power. Really depends on what you want to do with it. Like when I had like my 650, I didn't really do much, but I don't know. Like people like there's definitely the like hooligan style of it of like weld your diff, but such less of a smoother drive. Because when you weld your diff, the wheels don't go they go in unisex. What's the word?
Unison. Yeah.
English wasn't my unisex. Yeah, unisex. UNICEF. Do you have a coin? Did you do UNICEF as a kid?
Save the pandas.
Was it pandas?
I don't know.
Was Girl Scout? Did they have a collab? Did Girl Scout do a collab with that?
Ooh, like a cookie?
No, like because I thought that every time I'd go to that pavilions in Santa Monica, they'd also have the little boxes that you would put the.
Oh, that's lame. Buy more cookies.
Yeah, just buy more cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like double marketing there. When you have kids, you want to put them in Girl Scouts?
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you think it did for you?
It just gave you like automatic friendships. I think the troop leader was like such an amazing woman. She like taught us how to be strong, taught us like even just showing us like YouTube videos about like beauty standards. It was like really off book, but it was cool. And just collecting your patches is like sick. Like we would go out all together to like an ice skating rink and you get like a really cool ice skating patch. Like it's so fun. Yeah. And then I did so much community service, which I didn't like where I did it, so that sucked. It was like the worst 50 hours of my life. Like we had like an award ceremony from it. Every time you advance a level, like go from brownie to junior, you do a bridging ceremony, you get to cross the bridge. Like it's just so cute.
How long were you in it for?
Like 8 years.
Oh, a minute. When did you start?
From like 8 to 16.
Okay.
7 or 8, yeah.
Did you ever do summer camps is it like a summer camp thing too, or how does it, like what's the schedule look like for Girl Scouts?
It's not summer camp, but every summer you would do like a 3-day camping trip.
Okay.
Sometimes there'd be another one in the fall, but it's like one main one where all the troops meet up.
Okay. Where was it out?
It was different every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we even did surf camp in San Diego one year.
That's cool.
We went to Catalina one year.
Camped on Catalina?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys like hiked the trail or just
hiking? No, but actually, a couple of years we just did it in like Malibu, deep in Malibu, of course. One year we went really far. I think it was like past Ojai, and it looked like the redwoods. It was so cool. I wish I knew where it was.
Well, there's not that much from after Ojai all the way to Big Sur. It's all pretty much private land, so it's either off a private campsite or maybe public land.
Also, if any car I get has the option to add on a front lift system, like, yes, I don't care how much it is extra, like, you have to.
Have you always been, like, have you ever gone dealer only for, like, fixes on your car, or has it all been, like, aftermarket shops? Or not licensed shops?
I stopped going to, like, service centers at dealerships a long time ago, and I just try to go to shops because they were, you know, robbing me. Like, my AC broke, and so I went to Galpin Mazda for some reason, and I was like, oh, they need to change, like, whatever, the refrigerant, whatever the hell. They just did a software update, and it was working again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if, like, a mechanic would have known that or done that. It could be tough, but it's so ridiculous. And just, like, the fact that there's, like, such an expensive diagnosis fee.
Yeah.
Like, stop. It's like,
and it never covers what you want to get done. It's always an add on top of it.
Yeah, it's like even plastic surgery consultations are free these days. Like, that's crazy. Yes, like, pay them for their labor, but not out of my pocket.
Yeah. Well, they're not making money anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make money on a car, but really with car market now, it's a lot of just maintenance. That's how they make their money. But it's weird, though, because cars definitely have that. They're slowly going to that Apple product of, well, they used to be like that, and then now it's everyone goes somewhere else. But now they're trying to go back again. They're making them so difficult to work on that you either pay so much money at a place or you have to go to the dealership.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of mechanics don't do any type of electrical work or software because it's all a locked grid to get inside. So, yeah, dealerships suck.
Yeah. And you show me the little shops to go to for a good price.
I also just think going around people should do more and just getting quotes, getting an understanding of what it is. I think it's a lot harder in smaller towns because there's really only a couple shops. But when you live in a big city, just to go around and be like, hey, can you take a look at this really quick? Get me a quote. Go around, do it again, get me a quote, just to kind of understand what's going on. But yeah, diagnostics on cars are hard because a lot of them don't have sensors for a lot of places if things go wrong to understand. It's newer cars do, but even so, this problem could be 3 or 4 different things, and especially like engine work and all of that is just a fucking headache.
I definitely want a second opinion on my impacted wisdom teeth. Like, his diagnosis, I will not accept.
That's what I did with my knee. This one guy was like, you get so many different opinions on like what you should do for that stuff, which is hard because it should just be some type of universal thing for health, but a lot of it is just such opinion based on what avenue you want to go to. And it's sad because most time in the medical industry, it's you just bounce around doctors until somebody recommends you to like a specialist to that person that knows what's probably your best bet. And a lot of people just fall into the trap of getting surgery or whatever it might be.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't tell like much of your story to a doctor and it's immediately like pills or surgery, like,
yeah,
no, go to another doctor.
Yeah.
Get some quotes, shop around.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that too with like therapists? Like, have you tried? I know you've gone to therapy once or twice. Have you?
Oh, I've had like 5 different therapists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been like quick? Or you like held on to them for a while and then used like other ones, or did you just feel like it wasn't a good fit and then you went to another one, or?
It would only last a long time when I would be a teenager and it was more forced than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, then when I had one as a younger adult, I left pretty quickly on my own volition. But this last one, I loved her, so I stayed. Yeah.
What do you think makes a good therapist?
I think, of course, just straight to the point honesty, not just smiling and nodding. And they just need to adapt to who you are. I don't know, like there are times where you can feel that if you say something kind of crazy, they'll show they're in their body language that they're like, it's like, okay, just get on my level for a second and like talk me through it that way. Don't come so like offended. Not offended, but taken aback.
My one friend just switched therapists. He said that he told everything he could to a therapist and it was time to move on.
Yeah. Or I think it's not always good to let someone talk about their childhood too much and their traumas. It's like, there's this whole thing with somatic therapy, especially, instead of asking for more questions about the trauma or anything, more to the story, like trying to paint the full picture of what happened. They're like, well, where do you feel that in your body now? Where did you feel it then? It's like, what right now? Who cares about the why? It's about the now.
And what to change with that.
Yeah. That's what I liked. Like my last therapist, she didn't want to know all this stuff that happened. She's just like, well, how are you now?
How to fix it to then go to a better state.
Because people say to move on from trauma, you kind of have to like re-experience it. I mean, I guess it's different if it's like a trauma disorder,
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I really don't think you need to like relive the past to move past it.
Do you think you need to understand it even?
You need to understand it, have awareness about it, but
not go through an EDMR moment to find it.
Depends on the person, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not writing it off as a whole, but I think just like the average Joe doesn't need to relive it. I don't know. Or there's like with OCD, it's like you're supposed to be exposed to it. I don't know. I haven't done that. I don't know how that goes. I'm sure it's really great for some people, but yeah, there's a lot of different ways to tackle what you got going on.
Yeah, I know somebody with really bad OCD and I've seen the exposure therapy thing, but it's interesting you said working on it in the moment, because I think that with him especially, a lot of it was just like change of environment. Because I think sometimes I think a big thing with people's problems from what I've seen is you're so comfortable in the moment that you can then hyperanalyze this thing, right? If it's reorganizing or stuttering or touching something twice or whatever, it's because you've gotten so comfortable in that environment that then you can hyper analyze it then, right? As you drive a car, you can understand almost bolt patterns on your wheels as you keep going, compared to if you maybe switched cars, you would just assume what the feel of the car is,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a lot of people's problems. Just environment helps so much in people's trauma or emotional distress.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess exposure is good, because it's like, I had a really terrible fear of the dark as a kid, and even into my like older teens, like it was really bad. Like if I had to walk from the kitchen to my room in the dark, I would like literally like hear screaming and I'd have to snap my fingers. Like it was so strange. That was me for years and years. But then I just started walking slower. I've made myself stop snapping my fingers, and like it quieted down. Now I can walk in the dark just fine.
You're like echolocationing the room around you.
Yeah, I just felt like something was gonna start chasing behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dark also has that thing of demons and the darkness, right, of it. That's a big thing with people. Yeah, exposure I think can help a lot, and especially being present with the past can help, but I think looking at the future more with it will help more of a plan to execute, compared to, like you were saying, of just sitting in it is rough, because a lot of people will just kind of acknowledge that that's what it is, but almost accept it and not be aware to then change A, B, or C on what it will be.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just stopping yourself from doing the things that, like, your compulsions, you just have to stop yourself, and then you'll find out soon enough, like, everything will be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, therapy is a weird one. It's a weird it's weird because there's so many different styles. Like, I felt like one of the last therapists I had, it was a lot of just never talking about the past, and if it was talked about, it looked so bad, but he was a guy that was a lot of just like live in the present, be aware of yourself, your feelings, your sensations, doing different techniques to center yourself. That's what his quote unquote model was, to bring you back to the not elevated state, which is good because I think a lot of people get super elevated and then not be present at all.
Yeah.
Do you think in your life you've lived in like the present, the past, or the future more?
I think I was always living in the past up until 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And like just starting school really changed me because I could finally see the future. Yeah. More clearly.
And what was that technique? Just that 9 to 5 going to school and having something to, it's almost like having something to like ground yourself in, right? Just sit in.
Well, I've always had a strict schedule. Like,
really?
I've always, yeah. It was more so just, it was something I found passion in. And I knew I was going to do it for a long time. I had never stuck to anything for more than like 5 minutes before that. Or I would have jobs for like 3 years at a time. So I wasn't like a job hopper. But, so that kept my schedule like really consistent for very long periods of time. But yeah, there was just finally just, a reason to do it.
What was that reason? Like, what was that kickstart why you wanted to start school?
I was finally just ready to go back to school. It had been 6 years. I was just bullshitting. I had no reason to like look forward to anything, I guess. Like, nothing was pushing me. Then I got that job driving all the nice cars, and I was like, I need to do something. And then my grandma was getting really sick and she had vascular issues, and then I found out about ultrasound and just the whole thing. And it's like, oh, I don't want to be a nurse, but I want to go into healthcare. And then I was attracted to imaging, and then I found out ultrasound is like the best of the best. And so that's where I went. Even when I was in high school, I was like, oh, I could be like a little pharmacy tech, like a little something, like a phlebotomist, Then I really found out about ultrasound and imaging.
And the avenue that you went, so it's 2 years of school.
Accelerated.
That's accelerated.
Yeah.
What's the average? Kind of walk me through the average of what most people do.
It seems like most people get a bachelor's out of high school. But a lot of that, I like definitely a full year, maybe even 2 years is just prerequisites. Probably just 1 year. My prerequisites were 3 months. Yeah. But so yeah, I got an associate's of applied science. Most people are just getting a bachelor's, from what I see.
And that was in your specialized school?
Yeah. I'm sure trade schools are a lot more common down here in SoCal, so it's easier to go that route. Or even through community college, that's a good way to do it. I think they just get an associate's as well. But if you're kind of out in like other states and everything's more like, traditional, they just go to university and do it there.
Yeah, it's like seeing at your school, and when we went to do the little test exam, or what was it? It's like a test exam or like practice.
Scan lab.
Practice scan, not test. It was crazy in there. Like seeing the people doing like fake surgeries. They're in there.
It wasn't fake. They were doing surgery on each other.
Yeah, you know what I mean though. Like doing like scalpel. Like, like it was weird to see. It's in this little fucking office building. They got what, a couple floors or something like that.
There was an anesthesiologist in there. Like, they literally do surgeries in the 4th floor of an office building.
Yeah, to one of those like punching bag guys that
The punching bag guys.
they're doing one of the surgeries to him.
It must be so interesting in the physical therapist and occupational therapist rooms, because it's like, what does one person just kind of have to act like nimble, like they need physical therapy? I wonder how that goes.
They're just playing like volleyball with nets and stuff. OT is weird. OT is a weird subcategory of therapy, I think.
Yeah, I respect it, but it's like, wow, that's gotta be so hard on your body.
Yeah. Well, PT is different because PT is a lot more of like developing strength and you're isolating muscles and bones and injuries. But OT is more like if a therapist had a kid with a PT guy, because it's like emotions, and at the end of it you're always going to some type of goal. Like I remember the place when I was at, we did like OT, and it was like volleyball with trash cans, and you had to like throw the volleyball up into these like weird, it was like a 4-sided volleyball net, and you're like throwing it up trying to get it like into these trash cans, and at the end you're like understanding that how to like team build and stuff. It's a very interesting subcategory.
Yeah.
That's what most OT is. It's like group environment, emotions mixed with the physical side of it, or like problem solving or whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm. Or just the person, I forget what their title is, but the people that go to like mental institutions every day, and like they give you the outdoor time. It's like,
yeah.
That's, you know,
that might be a subsector of like OT, or maybe
some type of therapy.
Yeah.
It's like they have to deal with so much.
Yeah. In the medical field, so a lot of it was like seeing your grandma go through it, and that's where you fell in love. Or as a kid, is it something that were you grabbing the little ultrasound scanner, the little probe, and like trying to?
I when I was little, I thought it was cool. Like, oh, you get your own machine.
Yeah.
Like your laptop. But then I got an ultrasound when I was like 13, and she was kind of groaning at me because I didn't drink enough water. And I'm like, well, now it's my turn. It was deserved, by the way. Like, that is so annoying. We literally can't scan you unless you drink water, and we're scanning there. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I would never like get mad at someone for that. But she snapped at me. She really snapped at me.
I put every single person that's ever drawn blood for me feel like they just started again, because for a long time I thought that you had to fast and not drink water.
Stop.
I swear. I'm not joking. Like, I've probably done it like 4 times.
Your blood was probably so viscous and gross.
Yeah. They're like bringing 4 people in. They're like, oh, I'm not like hitting the right part of his vein or whatever. And then I realized, like, yeah, I think it was like after like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
It was, no, you have to drink water to do it. I don't know why. I mean, I was little. I don't know why. I thought it was both. I guess I just had a lot of surgeries when I was a kid. So it was like, don't do anything.
Right. That makes sense.
But that's interesting, though, because when you have surgeries before, because you've been in like surgical rooms at your clinicals, those people have to fast, though. So it's a lot harder to scan then.
Well, scanning is a lot better when people fast, when you're scanning their abdomen. Like, you're
fast water, too.
No,
fast just food.
No, just food.
But when you go into surgery, though, it's both. Right.
Yeah, I don't know how long it is for water, but
yeah,
definitely a good
amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, food for sure.
Yeah.
It's like 12 o'clock before the night before or something.
Mm-hmm. Not water. There's no way. Because if
you
like cough it up, I probably only like a couple hours though is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
If you cough it up, it's just water.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just suck it out like at the dentist.
Would you ever want to get into like the dental side of stuff? No. You do not want to be fisting people's mouths in a random office in North Hollywood.
You could not pay me $2 million to be a dentist if I have to be extracting teeth.
Mm.
That's gnarly. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I would throw myself off something.
What other side of like the medical field interests you besides just scanning? I know you said like pharmacist tech.
Yeah. I think really what just cut me off from the pharmacy side is that it really like there's a big retail thing. Like if you're in CVS, like you've been to a pharmacy in CVS, you've walked past it. It is a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's only chill if it's in like, you know, like a little Kaiser. It's friendly. It's calm.
Yeah, you go to 4 years for school to be a cashier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Other parts, it's really imaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is for radiology, is it similar of getting different certificates as well?
I think there's a lot less like subspecialties, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's like I think if you like become an X-ray tech, it's like, okay, you're an X-ray tech.
Yeah, you can do it all.
I think. Yeah.
And for ultrasound, how many are there again? What are all the ones?
The big 3 is abdomen, OBGYN, and vascular, but that's not even RDMS. That's you're now a registered vascular technologist, which is what I have to do. Oh my lord.
RDMS is
just ultrasound tech, like
okay.
Diagnostic medical sonographer. That's like the general tech. So yeah, those are the big 3. But then you get.
I thought you weren't a tech.
Technologist.
Technologist. Okay,
Yeah.
Not technician.
No, I don't fix the machines.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
But then you get into like musculoskeletal. You got the pediatric version of everything.
That's its own certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's like a lot of baby brains. And then there's like the echo side, of course. They have their own specialties, but we share like us and echo techs. We share vascular together, so that's nice. We have that middle ground. Like you can talk to an echo tech, and you have a lot to bond over because we both know the vascular system. What else?
Is there like an average that you know of that most of people get for certificates? I mean, like the top 3, right? Do people get all 3 usually?
They'll get like all 3, then they'll get breast. Musculoskeletal, but like that's not popular.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's more like, oh, I want this job, so I'm gonna get the registry. Or they just fell in love with it and they really love doing it, of course. But it seems more like, oh, my job requires it, so I'm gonna go get it.
That's bone density.
Not bone density. That's like this, like the more superficial stuff, like muscles, but like tumor. Like if you have a really superficial tumor, I think you'd use MSK.
And everyone's using the same types of machines.
Yeah, you just get like your own different probes. I didn't learn MSK in school, so I know like the bare minimum about it. But yeah, breast is a really big one. Yeah, a lot of people won't do vascular, but they'll stick with like OB and breast.
A kid's getting out of high school now. They're about to go get into that field. What's some advice you would tell them? Some things you could say that you wish you knew going into it?
Yeah, well, I've had a couple coworkers that are asking me about getting into the medical field. And I had one conversation the other day, and she's like, I don't know if I could do it. She's really smart. Like, and I told her, like, you're really smart. Like, do PA. Because she was like, I don't know if I should do nursing. I was like, go all the way and become a physician's assistant. It's a lot of school. It's really hard. Or, you know, just become like a, what are they called? Jeez. The nurse anesthesiologist. Like, just go all the way. But she lacked a lot of confidence. She was like, I don't know if I could do it. I'm already struggling with like my biology degree. And I was like, you know, I told her all of like the cliches, like, okay, that's your mindset. If you think you're not going to do well, you're not going to do well. Your confidence and your like body language is the first thing to come into a room, not your intelligence. So yeah, just like don't underestimate yourself. Like put in the hard work. Like it's not going to be easy, but that's okay. It's meant to be hard because, well, why would you want to do something easy? You should want to challenge yourself.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think that's a hard pillow to sleep on. No, pill to swallow. People don't. We've made life so easy, so to make it hard is, I think, the last thing that in society it almost was like college, right? But now we've even dished that out the way where people are like entrepreneurs and doing their own thing, and the 4 years dying slowly. I mean, Harvard just went like fully online for like accepting people. So it's like, I mean, that's where just society's going of taking the easier route, or even if it is the harder route, not taking the traditional way of it. So would you want to go into that side of the medical field? Are you going to try to just feel it out in hospitals, or is that something you're interested in at all? Or like, why do you recommend that to her?
Because she mentioned nursing, and I was
okay.
like,
you were like, instead of that route.
yeah, but you don't have to start out like, I'm going to become a PA. You know, you're not going to be a senior in high school. I'm becoming a PA. You could, but you could start like work your way up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, you know, try to have an end goal.
Yeah, with it.
Don't, because a lot of people, they'll start in phlebotomy. That's great. They'll start as a CNA. Great. But I mean, if you can really picture yourself being like in a 5-year degree, then just go right into it.
In your field, like, let's talk about the machines for a minute.
Okay.
If you had to build your own machine, what would you do different? Like, where do you see that you struggle with, or that if you could see an upgrade with the technology side that you would like? Because there's a couple things, like even you were telling me some of the machines like auto scan or can detect more. Is it detection of abbreviations of organs, or how does that work?
No, it's like you'll preset the annotations.
So it's the annotation of...
It's just the annotation. I haven't seen a machine like detect what you're looking at. I'm sure it's out there. I haven't really driven like the Porsches of ultrasound machines. But I think you need to be able to see more at like different frequencies. Like you'll change the frequency as you're supposed to. You're going in like the right direction, but you're just like, this could be way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the image quality.
The image quality.
It's also hard though. A lot of people are fat, right? So that's probably such a huge...
And so you'll lower the frequency. Like,
yeah.
You do what you have to, but oh my god, the picture will just get worse.
But you would say someone that has less fat, it's way easier to scan more clear image.
Typically. But
yeah.
Anyone can
less
be gassy.
filters, right?
Sometimes you'll put the probe down and you'll be surprised at what you'll see. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this is not going to be a good scan. I'm scared. My picture's going to be whack. No. And then you're like, this is the best exam of the day.
Yeah.
But typically, yes. Like, I was the gassiest person in my ultrasound class. Like, you'd put it down and you'd see nothing but just fog. It was really bad. And that has changed a lot. Like, now you can see everything so clearly. You could see my pancreas perfectly, which is really difficult sometimes. So there are some people where you're just like literally predetermined to have like a bad scan on. Like, you're just not meant to be referred to ultrasound. Like, go get a CT. But sometimes it is just like the luck of the draw. But, you know, you could also change things about yourself that helps. You know, like, don't drink a soda pop every day if you want a nice ultrasound.
Yeah. So you're saying like the medical field of your friend getting into your coworker, like with ultrasound technologist, is it like, what would you say to that person? Something that you wish you knew coming into it. You're about to start your new job here in the next, week or so.
It's really difficult, but if you see the beauty in it, then do it. But I would definitely mention, like, what I wish I knew is that you can be an ultrasound tech for 20 years. You're going to find new stuff frequently. A new grad is going to pull you into the room, the most senior ultrasound tech in the world, and you might be like, I don't know what to tell you. Just take the picture.
Yeah.
And let someone else deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is just like, if that doesn't sound appealing to you, if that stresses you out, then maybe it's not for you. But if you find so much joy in that, then it's definitely for you.
when you were working in a hospital, did you see a lot of those like lead analysts or lead your seniors like working with the doctors a lot? Or was it kind of just like ship on the photos, they look, or was it kind of a teamwork thing? How did that work?
Not at my hospital. I don't even know if the radiologist really left comments all that much.
Yeah.
I never got to see that part of it. They were very like pause off the computer for some reason.
What do you mean?
Like they wouldn't let me go and like see what they're doing. Like I could barely look at the worksheets sometimes. I mean, I'm sure if I asked more and like I spoke up more, it would have changed. So that is my fault. But you know, sometimes you'll be in a hospital and nobody's gonna want to give you constant feedback. They're not gonna want to nitpick your stuff. And of course, a lot of people would prefer that over like it crossing the line and being like bullying, like the coworkers are mean to you. Like you just never know what to expect.
Yeah.
You never know what you'll get. You just have to hope that you find coworkers that really care about making you a better tech.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that in jobs of people just going through the motions of not because a lot of people get these jobs and they, you know, now they're kind of signing up for almost a leadership or teacher position. A lot of people aren't good at that. So I've seen that in a lot of jobs where it's just very, very weird teaching. It's a lot of like, look how I'm doing it, which most people don't learn that way, especially with things that are so technical, like with what you do. Definitely more hands-on would be something that I think I would even need if I would see anybody get into that industry.
Yeah, that's what I also would have liked to know. Well, I'm glad I didn't know this because it might have deterred me at the time, but you're not just becoming a sonographer, you are also becoming a teacher. Like my friend at her clinical site, she's still a student, and the techs were having her like teach the new grads, the newer fish.
And how long has she been there for?
A few months. She was still a
Wow.
student. She's a student. She's teaching other students.
Yeah.
It just sometimes comes down to that. I was just under the impression like, okay, the senior sonographers are teaching the new grads, the leads, like the people with a lot of experience. Like, no, everyone's teaching everyone.
Yeah.
Which I guess when I put it like that, that sounds great. It's a good thing. But
people aren't good teachers.
If I do not want to be teaching anyone anything right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, it's probably also a way of people thinking it's almost busy work, you know, of there's going to be kind of highlighted markers that everybody should know compared to like getting in the nitty gritty. So there was like, hey, teach this person the busy work, the bulk of it, right, of the day-to-day stuff, and go from there.
And if I am in the position to be teaching people sooner than I think, it will be a good thing because, of course, you learn things way better when you speak it out loud and you teach it. Like, you learn through teaching.
Yeah.
That's so real.
Just walking through the process.
Yeah.
I think that's it sounds so simple, but people don't remember what it's like being the person that needs to be taught, being that student.
Yeah.
And I think that in industries I've been in is I just do it like I'm talking to a baby. Even if I know they know that thing, I'm walking through the steps, 1A, you know, 1B, 1C, onto 2. Like I just go through every single micro movement that I'm doing, you know, and I think that helps people a lot.
Yeah. And when I was doing physics, I was tutoring my friend a lot and I was helping out my classmates quite a little bit, but I had ground out the chapter for like many hours and days beforehand. I was very prepared. When it got to the point where I was starting to get confused and we had to work through it together, that's when I'm like, I don't like teaching anymore. That wasn't enjoyable, but I liked it a lot because then it went from me understanding it very well to like, okay, I can teach this.
Yeah.
And that was a great feeling.
That is.
I was at the point my head was getting too big. I was like, should I do this for like $5 an hour? I'm kind of goated.
One food item for every hour of teaching.
Yes, like just bring me a grilled cheese. We're good.
What's your favorite sandwich of all time?
I like grilled cheese with tomato soup, but like garlic buttery, very garlicky.
Ooh.
Yeah, like garlic and herb or herb. It's herb, right?
Herb.
Yeah, the name herb is like herb.
Like Herbert.
I love Cuban sandwiches, Cubano.
Hey, Cubano.
I'm not a big meat person, so I'm not gonna go for like a prosciutto sandwich or like like the big Italian sub at Subway. Like I'm good on that. Like I need like a low meat to veggie ratio, definitely. Which is funny because I like Cubanos so much, and like that's not a lettuce and tomato sandwich. But
I feel like Cubanos are decent with ratios sometimes. Definitely a little bit more meat, but it's not like LA burrito style where it's like 90%, 95% meat and then like one bean and one piece of lettuce on it.
And the pickles and mustard do a lot.
Yeah.
And then last, it's really a big part is the bread. Like I feel like a sandwich could have not the best fillings, but if it's like a perfect like sesame bun, like toasted pretzels situation, it's like, yeah. So I think the bread seals the deal. Like a crispy and soft bread. Put whatever in there.
No, the bread's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
For sure. You were saying before, like a lot of stuff is mindset, you know, going into, hey, you got to have a good mindset to go forward. Like you were saying in school or whatever it might be. When did you first realize that in your own life?
Sorry, you have to cut that silence out.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll get cut out.
I think I learned the importance of mindset when I changed and I had a really good mindset, and I would just tell myself like this is gonna go really well, and I'd stop thinking that I'm delusional and I believed it, and then it would go well and I was like, okay, this works. I'm gonna stick to this.
Was that in work or school or with relationships?
I think just experiencing anything, like just looking forward to something, like if you're nervous, literally just to hang out with your friend, you're like nervous to socialize. You're just like, well, they're gonna like me. I'm gonna do well. Like, it'll go very smoothly. And then it does. What if you're psyching yourself out and just being like, oh my God, this person's never gonna like me. And like, of course, they're not gonna like you.
Yeah, putting good juju in the air compared to bad.
Yeah.
Definitely not psyching yourself out. Trying to almost like distract yourself, be prepared. But yeah, don't let those fears come into it. Did you feel like in school, was that ever, because you would over prepare? I mean, you're like, when I've seen you study, you were like the highlighter. You've been the person to like over prepare. Did you ever feel yourself getting anxious before those big tests, or were you good at pushing it aside?
I think when it was tests on paper and it's just strictly knowledge, I'd be like, I'm going to do great. This will be fine. Even if I wasn't confident, and then I would do great.
Mm-hmm.
With the scanning labs, though, like, there was no such thing as, like, I'm going to do great. Like, it would go really poorly sometimes.
Yeah. Because the variable just changes crazy amount.
It's like, there's only you can only prepare to scan by scanning. There's only so much reading you can do.
Of course.
There's only so much YouTube videos you could watch.
Yeah. And it's a different person, every single time, and you can't go and do it. Like, as much as I think about podcasting, the only way I get better is sitting here in the chair and talking to somebody.
Yeah, it's literally like you don't know what's gonna be on the test.
Yeah. Yeah. Working with those different like machines and stuff, I've seen you, or you've told me that, you know, you worked with the, what is it, the laptop-esque Temu knockoff machine, the landlord special ultrasound machines. Has like duct tape on the side. They use like an old Pelican case to hold the fucking screen up. Yeah. Would you even recommend somebody being like, and like using that, like getting in, if like if you're like, hey, schools give these to all their like students to just go fuck around on their dogs at home with their sister or brother at home with it, would you recommend that even to help, or do you think it would be like impossible without having the upgraded machines? No, to me that's tantamount to like wanting your kid to learn how to drive without a backup camera first. Yeah.
Like, put yourself in like the worst possible scenario to be doing what you're doing, and then you can be handed like the nicer things.
Yeah. And with that machine, what are the big differences?
Just looks like crap.
Yeah, it's just the image quality
Yeah,
again.
it's like, how am I supposed to diagnose this if I can't see what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just too fuzzy. There's no clarity. Like, nothing is going well. I mean, you'd have to, of course, a really seasoned tech is going to know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're starting out, it's like, okay.
So walk me through, I get into a hospital, my stomach hurts. What are like the first steps besides putting the freezing fucking gel on my stomach? Like, what are you, give me like the checkpoints, walk me through it. What, what are we looking for? I'm a new tech. What are we doing first? I don't know anything about ultrasound.
Well, where's your pain?
Abdomen.
Like right upper?
Yeah, let's do right upper.
Well, okay, that's the thing though. We get ordered the exams. Like, I don't know if you're saying once I get there or everything beforehand.
No, like once you get there, you're there with the machine.
You just do what the doctor ordered. Like, they might say, because okay, if you're having right upper quadrant pain, I'm gonna look at your gallbladder, your everything there, like your liver, your pancreas, your.
So you don't scan everything.
Gallbladder.
You just go right upper side of the actual abdomen.
Well, that's a challenge we have is that, a big complaint is like, why did the doctor order a complete abdomen? Like, why am I scanning this person's left kidney when their pain is in where their gallbladder is, right? That was a big one. Most of our ER was like, we were checking their gallbladder for stones or obstruction in their biliary tree. But then now if it's like lower, then you're looking at like we need to check your appendix, which we don't do often. Ultrasound is not fabulous at that. So that's really difficult. Hopefully you're not sending a new grad to do it themselves without supervision. That's where everyone is learning. I think someone said like 1 in 4 times they could find the appendix. That seems,
wow.
That's probably the average. Yeah.
And that's due to the size of the organ?
It's due to the size, and a lot of things look like it.
Yeah.
It's just like a squiggle. It's like, yeah, you put the probe down, there's squiggles everywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, and there's, of course, all these clues, all these landmarks, all these things you can do, of course. But sometimes you're just not going to find it.
Yeah.
Period.
What are you excited most for, like, about your job in the actual, like, scanning side of it to see or learn, or?
Yeah, I think the appendix things, like things that are harder to see, finally seeing like a textbook case makes you feel so good. Or like I said, pancreases are hard to scan. So when you see one crystal clear, you're like, oh, and it's normal. You're like, okay, perfect. Now I'm excited to find, now I'm excited to find pathology, see like pancreatitis, see like, I don't want to say I'm excited to see that. That's bad, but that's how it is. Being a tech.
Of course.
Yeah. So those are really exciting moments.
You hope for it not, but as you get into those shittier situations, it helps for the next million people you scan.
Yeah, exactly. I can help more people. But yeah, I saw like pancreatitis once in my 6 months there, and I was just like in awe.
So with the people at your place, did they have the certificates for everything? Is it also too, right? Because I'm assuming it's like abdomen, OBGYN, and then like everything else is way less, right? For orders, like those are the 2 biggest orders, no?
Well, it depends if your general department does vascular.
Oh, okay.
Because we got ordered none because Echo did it. Yeah,
if
you're
you
not
have
gonna
Echo,
get many...
do you need vascular?
They do both.
Okay, they do both. So Echo is actually, because vascular doesn't cover Echo, but Echo covers vascular.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, they still have to take the 2 separate registries, but it's like you're you're
econologist, close to an economist.
Exactly.
Vascular.
Yeah. No, but yeah, if you're in a hospital, it's just gonna be abdomens all day. You're not gonna see that many OBGYN unless like you're in the ER or someone's been an inpatient and then they complain of pain down there. Okay, then they're getting an ultrasound ordered there. But they mostly go to OB clinics.
Is why you don't, I'm not going to say love OBGYN, but why you weren't like itching for it, is it because of the repetitiveness?
I think it's just a slower pace. So I'm like, well, let me have my fast paced fitness first, and once I get older I'll slow down.
Yeah.
But it is very, very emotional. Like first time I scanned the 3rd trimester, I walked out and cried.
Yeah.
It was so much. And then so imagine, then that was a perfectly healthy baby. So imagine it's not a healthy baby. Like what that's gonna do. And yeah, it gets easier with time, but it's like I'd imagine it'd be difficult for me to not take that home a little bit.
Yeah, that's a weird part of the medical industry, being so desensitized to it. I mean, we know some people that are in it that are transporters of just being so desensitized to like deceased people or things. I think that's a big thing in the medical field. I don't think I could eat that. That would be very hard. Obviously, with time, you like try to connect but disconnect.
Yeah.
As well, but I mean, even you crying, going into it, I mean, that's a connection you're having with somebody and feeling for their pain. I mean, not feeling for the pain, and that it was joyous. That'd be really hard for me to disconnect in the medical field, to almost look at everybody as like a number.
Yeah, but of course, a lot of people walk in disconnected. Like they would never shed a tear. They would think I'm silly, So yeah.
Everybody's different. What are you excited for about Florida?
I'm excited. There will be a bit of familiarity. Like I'll see the palm trees and I'll feel at home. Just explore everything. Like what is there not to be excited about other than like, it being hot and humid? But I mean, everyone says like you walk outside and it feels like soupy, but like I love soup.
I don't know if soupy's the right word.
Yeah.
How do you explain soupy on the body? I wonder if that weather's better for you, like for people's mental health. But I guess they're also like eating bath salts, or they're smoking bath salts over there. So it's like, but we're doing fentanyl on this side of the coast.
But they're sipping a coconut too.
It's true.
Bonk.
The coconut nut is a very, the coconut song?
Can't say I do.
Do you think it's like a red flag for somebody if they weren't a YouTube kid?
Yes.
Same.
The fuck?
How? Like, how do you not know? How do you not know old YouTube?
I was only teased at school when I would tell them that I was going to VidCons, and I was like, man, this is kind of uncool. That was the coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. Like, why was it weird? Like, why were people looked at of being like YouTube lovers? I guess it was just so embedded, like old school and old film and TV and stuff, that YouTube was so much older,
Yeah.
But or so much newer. But I feel like YouTube is the variety. I mean, that's literally where every streaming service is now. It's to the point where Netflix is buying documentaries to comedy specials. It's all like the range of it is huge. What were like the first YouTubers you would watch?
Smosh, of course. I really liked Chris. This is random. It just popped into my head. Like nobody's gonna really know. Like Christina Grimmie, she was a musician and she got shot and killed at her concert like a few years ago. But do you remember the Pulse shooting in Orlando? It was like the gay nightclub shooting.
No.
Yeah, it was like I think it had broke like some historical record for like a mass shooting that happened in this. So she got shot in Orlando at her show. Like 3 days later, the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting happened. So it kind of really disappeared quickly. But I remember watching her when I was like 9, and she was so cool. But anyways, so yeah, I tried to watch PewDiePie and I did like him, but I wasn't a gamer, so it was like hard for me to get into him.
It was so hard for me to get into PewDiePie too.
Yeah.
I don't know the hype about it.
I liked when he played. Do you remember those dumb little like just mini clip games, like X-Gen games, like or like Happy Wheels?
Oh my gosh, mini clip.
Yeah.
Yes, Happy Wheels, of course.
Yeah. So I could watch his Happy Wheels videos, but then he would play like real games, and I'm like, okay, fuck this.
The way Happy Wheels content has gone, I feel like I see it every once in a while, and it's just them going down like a constant V, trying to hit it in like a 0.1 millimeter spot. It's gotten weird. I forgot about mini clip though.
Yeah.
That was big, like just in school, people playing mini clip and stuff.
Yeah. Or I was big on British YouTube. Like I feel like the other girls had like One Direction and like Justin Bieber. My thing was like British YouTube boys, you know?
British YouTube boys.
Like Dan and Phil.
Dan and Phil. Those sound so familiar.
Yeah.
They were brothers?
They were roommates.
Mm-hmm. And that was like your crush?
I think they're still roommates. Well, they're together now. Like they kept like I think they just came out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, hold on. Throw me some names you like.
Casey.
Yeah. Well, that came later on for me. I'm thinking like when I was like 10 years old.
Casey was old school. Like I was watching Casey probably around then.
Okay. Shane Dawson. I was really into.
I liked Shane.
Really early days.
I was in the prank side of things, so I did like the Vitaly, Roman Atwood, side of things.
Yeah. Oh, Jenna Marbles. I liked her and Julian. Like the really early YouTube couples were definitely more palatable. Like you liked watching their videos. You liked watching their little Q&A, like boyfriend tag videos because it was cute. And
then it just got scary because it was just them daily vlogging, and then it was just them living their lives of like waking up, editing, getting coffee, and then coming home. And it was like, no. Then it went like, it went downhill fast. But yeah, prank versus prank. That's where I learned about Wawa.
Twitch is like being a YouTuber if you're not a homebody.
I don't know though, desktop's big on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like desktop streaming. But yeah, IRL now is like where all like the people are making money.
It's few and far between though.
Yeah. Who else? Smosh for sure.
Oh.
I was watching all like documentaries. I think that was like where I would get into like history stuff.
Like Vice.
Vice was huge. Loved Vice. That was one of like before Vice went corporate.
Yeah.
When Vice was good. I've actually seen the guy from Vice I think he like bought back some rights or something. But yeah, like when they would go like find drugs in the middle of wherever they were making it, like
like
making cocaine, Suicide Forest. Vice was really cool. Yeah, they had a lot of those like documentary channels, which was really cool, following places in like Indonesia and stuff. Who else was really big? I couldn't really get into Jenna Marbles because like her dogs kind of scared me. My sisters were big into like Jeffree Star. I think they had some of like their like makeup stuff from them, so I definitely watched. 2017
and 18 were glorious years on YouTube. That was my golden age on there. Like every single day I would get home from school and I'd open YouTube. There'd be like 6 videos that were like must watches. Not even just good videos, but like, holy crap, this person uploaded and the title's so great. I'd watch them all. You'd refresh it and you get like 2 or 3 more. Like, holy crap, YouTube was on fire. But you think that was the golden era of YouTube? 2017, 2018? Yes. Really? But then you got interesting. Were you like so deep into it with your sisters that you saw like the Jeffree Star, James Charles, like Shane Dawson beef? Yes, some of them in it. I don't really know all of it. But that didn't just change. I just know Shane like with the cat. That's kind of crazy. Bro really got canceled for the cat. But Shane was big. Who else was big? Trisha, my sisters watched a lot. And I still watch her. Who was the other? Who's Trisha's like? Tana. Yeah, Tana. Yeah. Yeah, I found Tana like when she only had like 10 videos. Really? Yeah, I'm actually like the biggest OG Tana. Yeah. I remember like watching a video of them getting like their like tits done together. Yeah, somewhere. I don't tune into that. No, that was like OG YouTube. I think that was like one of the first videos they made. Tana doesn't have a boob job. It was like they did like some plastic surgery or something. I don't remember. Yeah. Way back in the day. Yeah, I was tuning in for her story times. But so E3. E3, that rings a bell. Is that gaming?
I think that was Ray Williams. No,
Oh,
is that E3?
H3.
No, I'm thinking of Ray Williams, the guy that would be like,
Yeah.
"Welcome back," and this is
E3. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
H3. I couldn't get into H3. I don't know why.
I liked it. I liked his.
He's
videos.
definitely like my comedy style though, like dry humor. Like he's a funny guy. I don't know why I couldn't watch his pod though.
Yeah, his like earlier videos, of course, they're funny. But then,
What was it? Was it more like IRL?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, those were good. Or like just his like when reaction content was big and he was reacting to YouTube videos, that was hilarious. His commentary was really funny. But I feel like with H3, like you'd rewatch his videos and you'd be like, okay, this is fine. But I tuned into the H3 podcast for the first few years.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. That went downhill quickly and rapidly.
Yeah, because then everyone's just trying to get clips, and it's just like clip oriented.
He just got insane.
Did he?
And insufferable.
Did he get political?
He got very political.
Yeah.
And it got really bad. And he had the Frenemy show with Trisha.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
was not treating her right.
Is that what happened? Is that the thing?
But it's like it went so much deeper than just podcast stuff. It was like family stuff because she started dating Gila's brother. Like they were now like real deal family.
That's his girlfriend or his wife?
His wife, Gila,
Yeah.
Her brother is now married and has children with Trisha.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Malibu Barbie.
The deep lore.
Yeah. This episode is for the girly pops.
Did you ever watch like? Did you ever get into like early Netflix or anything, or was it mostly just?
I remember being there like when Orange is the New Black first came out, and I think that's really what put Netflix on the map.
That just reminded me of Annoying Orange on YouTube. Keep going though.
Yes, that was fire.
That was stupid fire.
I remember. Why was it like cool to like watch that in like an Apple store?
I just had it pulled up on there. I mean, Annoying Orange was like the face of YouTube for. I mean, they had a huge bump in from that channel. I mean, they're one of the biggest channels for a long time. I think.
Yeah.
That little marshmallow guy.
What was your question?
After YouTube, did you ever with YouTube mix like with Netflix?
Oh yeah, Netflix. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like I was there when they were put on the map. I obviously wasn't getting like their discs delivered when that's when their thing was, but we still had Redbox at the time.
Yeah, Redbox was still really big.
My 7-Eleven up the street had a little Redbox, so we would go there, but it was like next to the Blockbuster, so we'd really be going to Blockbuster, you know, it just transitioned, and then the Redbox disappeared. But yeah,
7-Eleven is where Redboxes go to die, and CVS too.
Yeah. And then, of course, everyone remembers when Stranger Things came out. Like, the world stopped. Yeah, I was there. What about you?
Yeah, Netflix, I got big into it. Orange and the New Black was a big one. I remember watching Video Game High School. That was, like, a big movie on there. What are some early Netflix things I watched? I don't remember the bigger ones, but I remember those were big too. It was weird though because we didn't have like, I don't think my family ever got like the smart TV thing, and we didn't really have Roku, so it was all like on our like computers or on our phones. At the time, when I was probably in like 9th or 10th grade, that was a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, streaming. I mean, now like streaming's huge. Did you watch a lot of movies like with your family growing up? Would you guys go to theaters?
My grandma would take me to the theaters. Maybe she would go herself while I was at school. Probably like twice a month. She really liked movies. I would go with her once a month, every other month. I didn't like it that much. Yeah, it was just too much darkness during the daytime.
Yeah, it used to fuck me up when I was a kid. Like, you're definitely not supposed to. Your body comes out and you're like,
you're groggy for hours.
Yeah, and you come out. Nap. Yeah, your body was like trying to sleep in those dark ass rooms.
But at least it was cheap at the time. It was like what, $7.25?
Yeah, I think it was. Like, that was like an AMC price.
$19.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy.
Like, a movie date for two people should not like
be
dinner two be $100.
Yeah, if not more.
Yeah, that's like no wonder everyone just stays in now. But wait, so how old were you when you like binge watch Netflix the most? Like, you just have all-nighters watching a show.
I remember Orange and the New Black was probably like freshman year, maybe a little bit before, maybe 8th grade. When I got it on like one of my phones. But a lot of my like TV consumption there was like before, like with my family, I'd watch like AGT, cartoons obviously, or like Disney or Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. That was like a big thing. But yeah, I'd have to say probably like after that is when I got really big into it. Then like we kind of switched from Netflix. We did like a lot of Hulu when it came out.
Watching stuff with my family was like a nightmare. Like, I didn't like it. Or actually, when we'd all sit in the living room and watch Nanny 911 or Nanny 10, yeah, Nanny 911.
Isn't that a British show?
Yeah,
it is.
It's hella funny.
Is that the one where like the British kids come to America? Or no, that's when they bring a nanny into the house and like whip them into shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so entertaining. Well, I couldn't watch it now, but I don't know why I loved it before. Oh, my mom and I used to watch Mr. Bean together. I'm very fond of that.
I never got into Mr. Bean.
I could see why. Like, that's understandable, but I think just because my mom liked it so much, I got into it.
Yeah, my grandparents used to watch BBC a lot. I liked like the programs they had on there.
BBC.
Is that not what it's called?
It's like BBC. I don't know.
The British network. What's the British network called?
It's called BBC.
Okay, I was about to say. Is that not what it's called?
Sorry, I was having a moment there.
No, it's okay. Yeah, a lot of like satellite stuff was really big. Like anything on like DVR. Never had a TiVo though. We like had like recorded stuff like later, but did your parents ever record a lot of things?
I don't know what a TiVo is, but yes, I was recording stuff like crazy on the DVR.
You were? What were you recording?
Like George Lopez show.
Oh
if I knew
my
I'd be
gosh,
asleep.
George Lopez would hit.
Or like, this is crazy. Like, now when you want to watch the entire series, you just go on Hulu and you watch the entire series. I was successfully able to watch so many shows, every single episode, just by recording them airing. Like, you'd only miss like 1 or 2 episodes. I was really good at that.
I always thought, I don't know why, like I don't know what my parents got on DirecTV, but they had like one thing that they would also have the East Coast thing. So I would know like everything happened like hours before everybody else. Then my friends would call me back, you about to watch it? I was like, I just watched it 3 hours ago. Like when I got back from school, I would like record it before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it live. Why did they do that? Like Disney West Coast, Disney East Coast. I mean, I guess it was like our time, but why? Don't give the kid the fucking East Coast time.
It's going to be tough for me. Things are coming out at 9 p.m. for me now. Like, how does that work? I'm not watching Love Island at 9 p.m. I'm watching at 6 p.m.
I guess it depends, though, because I feel like it depends on, like, where the audience is, where they drop things more. But would you say more things drop PST?
It's just always, like, 9 and 6 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that, like, the standard? Or is that just
like
Love Island? What is Love Island even on?
Peacock.
No, it's on Peacock, okay. What's your favorite streaming service now?
Well, I don't subscribe to Netflix anymore, so not that. They fell off. I guess Hulu. No, because I searched documentaries on Hulu the other day. I didn't find much I liked. I think I had Peacock canceled for a long time. I like Tubi because it's free.
Yeah, Tubi's good.
But of course, the movies aren't going to be goated.
Yeah, they have some.
Yeah.
They get some rights, but then as soon as they get big on Tubi, they just go like to like Amazon or something like that.
I'd like never go on Prime to find stuff. Am I missing out?
I think Prime's pretty solid. I would say Prime's definitely underrated.
I think Prime is the underdog.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think people don't maybe know that it just comes with it, but everyone's like, oh, Netflix has the hype, Hulu has the hype, and then Paramount brings you in for all like the cartoons and all like the stuff like that, maybe for like more like kid stuff. But I feel like Prime is they have a lot of originals that are good. That one like British show is really good. If it's like vampires or demons or something, it's pretty good. It depends. I think it's pretty solid though. I think a lot of people maybe don't love it as much because they definitely push like more paywalls of like, you know, they understand your algorithm and now it's, let me push you on the stuff that you probably enjoy with a paywall in front of it, of a $13 rental of a movie or whatever it might be. But I feel like the free side of stuff's really solid.
Yeah, Prime is probably the most well-rounded one. I should really go on it.
Yeah. But you're not gonna have a TV at your new place.
Oh, I tried measuring your TV with like the Measure app, and it said like 52 inches. So it's just probably a 55.
You did corner to corner, right? You don't
Yeah.
do it side to side.
No, corner to corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like a 50-inch, probably.
50.
But I think one size down is where you'll find the best prices of TVs. Like 40 to 45 inch is like prime zone for like Walmart, where you'll find a great price TV. I had a Samsung 40 or 43 inch, I think. That was like $200 or $300. Super nice quality and really, really good.
Yeah, I think I saw like a $60 price jump one time from 50 to 55. But everyone says like just get the 55 if you can.
I think it depends definitely like where you live and the setup, but I don't know. I think 43 is like good start size. I don't know about like I don't get the like 80-inch TV thing for like a house. Like I don't understand that. Like Danny in his crib has like 100 fucking inch TV, and I don't get it, honestly.
You're literally gonna have to be like looking back and like tilting your head.
Yeah, and like when we play like any type of video games, it sucks because it's just like we're actually playing like real hockey instead of like NHL, which people might think is better, but I mean gamers they have a reason why they sit so close to the TV and have like small monitors.
Well, I just learned to pick your TV size. It's not about the room size; it's about the couch distance.
Yeah, that makes more sense for sure.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting to think though, but that makes more sense.
So I'm like, damn, do I need a 45? I don't know. Everyone says like 50 or 55.
I just saw price jumps of like 500 plus.
Yeah.
For like a decent quality, which really quality with how nice TVs are now isn't the end of the world, but it is nicer to have a little better quality, I feel like. And I think under there you can get a decent like QLED or QLOD or whatever it's called for that like $300 range. And Samsung's the best because they like any type of customer support because they're so big. They're like really good on it. I feel like Samsung's the move. But if you go size, maybe like if you go 50-55, maybe get like a lower brand type of TV.
Because Target, there's like a TV specific to Target that's really cheap, and it's like Roku's loaded on it, so I'll probably just get that one. Because
Roku loaded's on every TV, I think. Every TV has smart TV in it. Like you're gonna be good.
Yeah, the price is right.
Yeah, I say for $300 you can get a badass TV.
Yeah, defo.
In your apartment doesn't seem like. I feel like depending on how you set it up, it's gonna be interesting to see, like the size of TV.
Yeah.
Because you want to do it how the pictures were, right?
The TV in the pictures looked tiny. It was giving monitor. So I'm probably going to have a more proper TV.
Yeah.
But theirs was mounted. Mine's going to be on like a TV console. So I feel like I can that automatically is like, okay, you can get a big one.
Yeah.
Bigger one.
For sure. Yeah. I don't know about mounting. It just depends like how your couch is set up to mount it and like what it will be.
Just seems so unnecessary.
It sometimes is nice though.
Because if mine's mounted, I'm
like when you're laying down, you can like look a little higher and like tilt it, which is nice.
Yeah. If I mount my TV, I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't need a console anymore. I'm not gonna get one. Yeah.
So are you still hooked on like getting like $1,000 beanbag chair?
No, I think it's gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Like if
your brother had one, right? Is that where the hype came from? Because you sat on your brother's.
Like if I have to have if I have to have a roach motel in my apartment, I probably shouldn't have a $1,000 chair in there.
And I would be a little scared of like humidity with a chair like that.
Exactly.
Sweating on it.
I think it needs to go in the place it deserves.
What's your favorite like style of home? Like when you have enough money, like what's the style of home you want to get?
I learned what a farmaminium is, a barnaminium. It's just cute, like farmhouse style, very Texan. I just like
but you
white.
Hate Texas.
I just like white wood. I don't know. It's very cozy to me. Or like everyone loves like the exposed wood wall ceilings. It's very cozy.
Like these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
very nice.
But it does suck with insulation. But you can like hear the raindrops, which is really nice. But like nobody likes it because it does not like trap in anything well.
Oh no. I like being able to turn the AC off and go run a couple errands and it's still crispy inside.
Yeah.
I'll just run the AC. I'll pay for it.
Yeah. I wonder what the AC bill looks like in Florida.
My goodness.
Because I pay like $150 when it's really hot during the winter here. I mean, during the summer here.
Yeah.
Maybe like $100. But I definitely don't keep it on all the time.
Our summers have been really mild the past couple of years, though.
Yeah. I think this is one of like our hottest weeks, though.
For sure. Yeah, it's amping up now, but I remember literally living up in the valley for a year, and it was not like AC every single day at all.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Was it, I forgot, was it like a newer gen apartment or what was was it an older school one? It was in NoHo, right?
Sherman Oaks.
Oh, Sherman Oaks.
It was a good balance. I guess older. It was like this. Yeah, it's nice, but of course it's not like modern amenities.
If like after Florida and like you were to buy a house in SoCal, what like where would be the first place that you're thinking of going? I know you like the bouginess. I mean, you can do that route. Are you thinking like you'd want to go like North Montana?
Yeah, it's hard not to factor in money, but when I picture myself being like a very grown adult, like just a nice little townhouse in Santa Monica or like yeah, I love townhouses. And it would be nice if it was on the west side. But that is wishful thinking.
No, you can get it.
Yeah.
You have to have a really good job. What are houses looking like over where you live? How much are they?
I have not looked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's probably not crazy. Florida is pretty decent for like price of homes.
It's probably one of those places where it's like if it's over $1 million, it's like, oh, it's a house.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it has everything you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of houses in that like I would say like 10 to like $50 million range, but then LA has those like crazy houses that are like crazy expensive. But I think Florida is probably one of those places where developing is so big that in that like really, really crazy market of those like really nice houses. But yeah, I've seen some houses in Florida go for really, really cheap.
I would just never buy a house that's single story. And I think it's because I grew up in one. So like having a second floor and having stairs is still like the most amazing thing on earth to me, like craziest concept in the world. And I think that's what draws me to townhouses so much. There's always 2 levels.
It's a levels thing.
It's like the bougiest thing in the world, but you don't have to buy a single family home.
I don't know if that's always true. Because I feel like sometimes it's like your house is built like one of those houses where it's like there's no soundproofing. Like somebody walks around the house, you can hear them. But like where my parents live, like you can't hear anything. Like I think it's a lot about like soundproofing and like insulation, more of like privacy of with it. Because I read one of my friends that lived in Topanga like growing up. It was a 2-story house, but like when anybody walked upstairs, like it woke up the whole house.
Yeah. That's what like excited me the most about going to friends' houses as a kid is like, oh my gosh, they have a big 2-story house. Like they have stairs. This is jaw dropping. Like it was the most wild thing to me that people could have stairs. But I mean, it's cool to see like different parts of, America, different states. Like, it could be like Chicago dumps, but like 2 stories is the standard.
What are like some things when you get a house that are like you have to? So 2 stories.
I would really enjoy, and I don't know what tax bracket you have to be in, but like if each room has its own thermostat. Because if you live with someone or you have a kid and you're having conflicts with the temperature, like that'll ruin your whole day.
Was that a fight in your house?
No, I didn't experience that. Okay. But I think
it felt very loaded where you're like, and your sister wanted it at 59 and you wanted it at 65.
No. It's easy if someone likes it hot, like, okay, go get your space heater in your room. Like that's perfect. But
yeah, for cold, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, but oh my gosh. Because then it's like, okay, you have to come to a middle ground and just have it like room temperature. Then if you want it a little crispy, it's like you can't. Out of respect for others, like that'd be tough.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool. And then I have a list in my phone and just like 4 things. But I'm not like a person that's like, oh, I need a big backyard. I need like a barbecue pit. I need a pool. It's more so just like, I want like vault ceilings. I do want high ceilings.
High ceilings are nice.
Yeah, I love that vibe. It was just like an open space and like the indoor lighting. Like those are my big things. What about you?
I think I'm like the backyard type of guy. Like definitely have like land. I like open floor plans too. High ceilings are definitely really nice. Acoustics of housing definitely is a big thing of kind of everybody having their own space, and when they want to wind down, be able to, if you have kids and have a party, if they can go to bed and not freak out. I think when I was a kid, definitely good like acoustics, but I was in the room like next to where everyone, like the main courting area of everybody going there. So yeah, definitely acoustics, a yard. I think in theory a pool, but like I could give it up. I don't know, but like style of house, I like barn. But I feel like castle-y vibes would be like really cool to have.
Well, I love the Spanish colonial home style. I feel like being from like LA, like it's a given. It's so nice. I think I like it more tastefully, not like super authentic, It's like sprinkled in there. It's like you don't really think it first thing when you see it type.
Yeah.
But
I think if I live somewhere cold, it all depends like where I live, because like if I live somewhere cold, like when you go in places where it gets really cold, it completely changes. Like a lot of LA is hardwood floors and not comfortable couches, and when you go to somewhere cold, it's a lot of rugged, like carpet and wood. Like it's all like depending where I live, what it would be. In like a cold area, I'd really love like those like iron like old school ass fire pits. Like I love those always like heat up the room really nice, and I love the crackle of the fire pit. So I think if I lived anywhere colder in the winter, that would be more. I could definitely give up, I think, more things in like a summer-esque place house.
Yeah. This is really interesting to me. Are you super strict on the kitchen being completely separated by doors? Or are you okay with the true like open floor space?
Like referring to like the living room?
Yeah, it's all connected to the living room.
Yeah. I think it depends on the layout, but I think that definitely hosting people, having the kitchen there is nice with it, because that's where like tax brackets really change. I think like when you've been to people's houses, like when it is disconnected, everything else feels disconnected, but sometimes you can like you're hiring people then at that point of like cooking and then like coming out. But those are like, I think those aren't as open as happen. Those don't happen as much anymore. That's like tax bracket changing. Like when the B starts going in there, they have like their own separate place where the people are like slaving away, and then they come in for like dinner. But I think more my vibe is like, yeah, have a couple people over and like you're cooking in front of everybody. People are trying different things. You're cooking as you go, and half of it is like people are there cooking and then also sitting down to socialize. Especially in like a warmer home, it's really nice, like in a colder place. I definitely would want like the outdoor seating, like courtyard area, like outdoor grill, like stuff like that.
When there's a glass wall separating the backyard from like the living space, that's fucking chic. That's like a big thing in the valley, I feel like.
Yeah,
like Encino.
Yeah.
Like,
those like huge glass doors that even like
yeah.
they don't even slide. They like move in junction of just it's one solid piece, one solid huge window even.
Yes. No, but people are so strict. They're like, I can't have my kitchen attached. It's like my kitchen is completely separated. My house still fucking stinks every time we cook. And like, you're so right. It's like when you're being hosted, there's that really awkward moment of like, can I be in the kitchen right now? Like, can we chat in here? Do you want me to stay out here?
Yeah, there is that for sure. Yeah, it's like you're coming into somebody's like laboratory almost.
Yeah. some people do need like a clear space to cook in and focus in, so you're just kind of there
Yeah.
awkwardly.
Yeah, I definitely think that, yeah, open plan is nicer. A lot of that, like, New York style house where it's the kitchen's right there next to the island where people are. But yeah, my soon to be like brother-in-law's house, I really like how it's like set up, that it's like the kitchen folds out to the living room, and then like two huge sliding glass doors to like the outside is really cool. Kind of keep those open. People like the fire pits outside. So definitely I would want like the hosting environment with that in there would be like very nice.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind.
And an island. That's also something for me. Like, you need an island. I do not want to be like turning back and forth and like doing all of that. I definitely like the island with the stove on the island. Not common, but I like it.
Yeah, I could see myself giving up a lot of house space, like lowering the square footage if it does have like the glass walls and just so much open space, like, and indoor lighting.
Yeah, lighting's huge for sure.
But when you're stuck in like a smaller house and it's really dark and there's everything's small, there's no like, it's the worst.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I think that like definitely for the podcast and other apartments I never thought about, but with my day-to-day work and like what you do as well, I watched this one video online that's very true. Like, if you have that with your job of like kind of always being in like far-sighted in a way, like in your day-to-day life, to have something that you can go out and like look past on, you know, like those huge New York apartments, or, you know, those skyscrapers that have it that you see far out is very, very nice as well too. I'd really like that in my space. I don't think I'd always want something that everything is all close, you know. I want to be able to have like something you can see far past that's probably not a house, you know, like mountain ranges or trees or beaches or anything. I think that's probably good for you and like your eyes, and even feeling with light and all of that. Something that you can see far out into.
In New York, you would want to live in a brownstone.
That's more of like, I'm referring to as like skyscrapers. I think in New York is a place I'd want to like skyscrapers. A lot of other places though, I think it would be like, wouldn't care as much. But in New York, because in LA you see a lot more like, it's cluttery, but definitely like more spread out. New York is like back to back to back. So I'd want to have, it would be, I mean, amazing to like look over like the park or anything, you know?
Yeah, you don't really need to be that low to the ground in New York.
Yeah.
You don't need much like ground clearance.
Yeah, the brownstones are nice. It's like flats in London almost.
But it's really funny and intriguing to me. I've never been inside a brownstone, but it's like those videos like, come inside Martha Stewart's brownstone, and it's like, it looks so normal on the outside, and you go in and it's like a palace. You're like, wait, what? That's what they look like in there? Yeah,
it's insane. Do you like in homes when they have the like sunrooms, like the indoor gardens?
I've never seen that.
You know, like
it's like really
it's like a side portion of the house. It's like glass everywhere, and then it's like an indoor. I don't know, what are those called? Like sunrooms. No, sunroom is like you
a terrarium.
Terrarium, yes. Almost like you're a little bug in there. Yeah, like a greenhouse.
I mean, I think if you're able, I don't know what.
Those are huge in Florida. Like, but they don't even do like small. They do like.
Really?
Yeah, like they're huge there. Well, also in Florida too, they have just on the outside of the house, it's like all netted up with the pool and stuff, so bugs don't get in.
Well, I think if you're into gardening and plants, that'd be really cool. I'm more focused on just like flowers around the house.
Yeah, like the gardening on the outside. Yeah, outside.
That has no appeal to me. But I mean, yeah, that's because I know I should grow like my own fruits and vegetables, and that'd be fun and all, but I'd be kind of scared to eat them. I know that makes no sense, but that's just me.
What is it?
I feel like it's dirty, which makes no sense because it's not covered with any chemicals.
Mostly when you garden, people still put pesticides in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with it.
I would just be scared because it's like, if I get sick after eating a tomato from Ralph's, I'm just like, damn it, Ralph's. But if I do it, I'm like, oh God, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with my house? It's probably a lot more stressful. Or it's like, if I've
always had it in like homes. I feel like it's way better quality though.
Yeah, or it's like if I have a bad tomato at Ralph's, it's like, okay, that's just a bad batch. I'm still gonna get my tomatoes there. But if I have a bad tomato that I grew, I'm like, damn it, I can never eat my own food ever again.
Yeah, you're like 6 months later. What did I do?
Yeah.
But I think that's like the fun part of like when people get houses, you start like dialing that stuff in, you know? Like I've met people that have houses and they start it becomes like one of their hobbies to figure all that stuff out, you know? It's almost like its own you get to really like build it's almost like in your life what we were talking about, like being grounded and have that when you have something that's yours in your own home, you get to start, you know, like what you're talking about of like, oh, this is like you're going to be your apartment, so now you can make it, you know, you're excited to find the furniture, the couch, the different knickknacks and stuff that are going to be in your home. I think that when you own your own home, you can then do that, you know, in your own space. I see that a lot in a lot of my friends that, you know, they rent like commercial spaces for long periods of times. It's like almost like their own home, right? To then like work on and build out.
Yeah. Another thing I'm really excited about Florida is just being on the other side of the country. Like I like you, the West Coast, it's like you have the Pacific Northwest, California, like Oregon's kind of in between. But over there's 1,000 different regions. There's like, it's a whole other country, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're going to be so close to the East Coast, like New York and like kind of that side of it.
Yeah. I'm skipping the Midwest. I'm going right over to the action.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida's a cool place. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really appreciate you coming on. It's going to be fun in Florida.
Yes.
You got to come back next time when you're on this side of town, this side of the coast.
Of the most stories.
Yeah, we'll know all the ultrasound tips and tricks.
Yes, sir.
Thank ya.
Thank you.